What's going on, friends? Sam Prentice back once again. We're in Goshen, Indiana, in a very echoey room. Kind of feels a bit like The Fly with Jeff Goldblum. Let's hope that nothing weird happens. Anyway, this is day 2. Let's interview some of the best people that we found at the show. Let's get straight on into this one.
You are watching a master at work.
What's going on, friends? Day 2, interview 1 of the Midwest RepRap Festival. What are you laughing at? It's a moist day here. Today we're here with Leemerie 3D. What's going on, guys? How are you doing?
Having a good day, man.
It's warm, isn't it?
It's very hot.
Why is it this hot? It's obnoxious.
I don't know, man. I think the fans, the swamp fans are doing something for us.
Absolutely, and it's not ideal, you know, humidity for 3D printing, of course.
There's a good turnout, though. A lot of people still here.
I mean, there is a lot of people here, which
Yeah.
is great, and it's encouraging. And this is, of course, the oldest, 13 years of Midwest RepRap Festival. And, you know, it's one of the smallest events, of course, and getting out here is kind of a bit of a pain for a lot of people, especially me playing it from the UK, of course. But you guys are doing really well. So what have you guys been up to?
Just doing builds as always. We're working on our stealth changer here right now. 6-tool head build.
That's cool. I've seen that on the channel.
Yeah,
That's
having
really good.
A lot of fun with it. It's taking us a lot of time, and hopefully we're gonna fire it. It's not ready yet. I went ahead and brought it anyways.
Yeah.
But it's not ready to fire up quite yet. Almost there.
So what's your favorite printers?
I think that one, that's my favorite.
Yep.
As you can tell, there are 7 different colors on that printer, so that's, yeah. It
And
does need to actually print though.
I obviously picked all the colors too, right?
Obviously not.
So I noticed on your streams recently you did a death race. The building is here, of course.
Yep.
Yesterday was the first death race here. We had
Yep.
40 competing. How did you get on?
I probably played for about a minute before I broke something. So, but there was a lot of battle out there. So
Yeah, it was pretty fierce. So hopefully today you might feel a little bit better on that.
hopefully.
Tell everybody at home exactly what you do and what your channel's about.
So it's me and Keela, my wife here. We do live stream builds of different printers, a lot of boron stuff. But yeah, we just completely build the entire printer ground up, do the flashing, firmware, and everything like that on it. So yeah.
That's awesome. And where can people find you?
Leemerie 3D on YouTube, and you know all the socials, the same thing. But yeah, right there.
And how have you found the event?
Huh?
You've been here before, right?
Yeah.
So how have you found this event?
Actually, from the boron community, building with boron and stuff, noticed that it was here. It's actually 2 hours from where I live.
Yep.
Just happened to find it like I think 3 years ago now, maybe. And the same day that it was going on, it came up here. So yeah, I've been coming ever since.
That's cool. That's really cool. So I've got to ask you, favorite filament?
Oh man, you did it.
Yeah, I know. Pick that one out of nowhere, right?
It's a toss up between the Ambrosia and Polymaker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What about a color?
A color? Right now, so Polymaker just launched their high-tech PLA, and that rainbow is pretty fierce.
Oh my God, yes.
I
You
love
know the
it.
He-Man
Yes.
wig? I just did that in that, and it's,
Yeah.
I think it might be fire, but
the fire,
the
yeah,
multicolor is absolutely
I love anything rainbow.
cool. Well, anyway, listen, thanks for spending a little bit of time. There's a crowd now behind us here, which is interesting. And they're obviously waiting for something big from you guys. So listen, I'm gonna let you guys get on. Thank you so much, and well, enjoy your RepRap Festival.
Yeah, thanks for coming, man.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah.
What's going on, friends? Sam Prentice back once again at MRRF. Interview number 2 on day 2. Will from Tiefling's Workshop How you doing, dude?
Doing pretty good. Excited to be here.
Excellent. Have you had a good MRRF so far?
Oh, absolutely. I think this has been one of the best years yet.
Yeah?
I think there's been a lot more people this year.
Awesome. That's great. Now, one thing I will say, Will, that attracted me to your booth was bums and boobies.
Oh, yeah.
And big FDM prints.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with that. There's a lot to get through here, but what is this?
So basically, what we do is we work with a bunch of different artists. There's a ton of artists out there on Patreon, My Mini Factory, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And we just like to kind of go around and find cool people to work with, people to license through, art to share. And this is just one of them that we kind of work with. I think it's Hardwitch Games is the original creator of this model. And it's supposed to be a mini about this, but I decided to scale it up about 800%.
Okay.
Just make it as big as possible. I want to make something that was taller than me. And
Gotcha.
so,
well, you certainly achieved that.
yeah. So basically, I just went through the pain and hassle of cutting this all up, printing on rat rigs and other standard 3D printers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What are you running then? Rat rigs, 500s or something?
Yep, 500.
Okay, and what filament?
Just PLA, regular bog standard PLA.
From Amazon?
Yep.
Yeah.
As cheap as I can get, because I go through too much PLA to go buy expensive stuff.
Of course you do. Of
So,
course you do. Well, that's awesome. How long did that take to print?
I think this one was about 700 hours.
Oh my word.
But that's most, and a lot of that too is because it's a lot of, you hit start and you wait a few days for the print to finish.
Yeah, I mean, it draws the eye, doesn't it, as well?
Yeah,
It's,
yeah. Yeah, I think just the waist part alone is about 65-hour print job.
Oh my God.
So
That's incredible. That's incredible. Well, it's a great model, and it's the first. It's probably one of the biggest models I've seen here, in fact. But you've got other stuff here as well. Now,
Yeah.
these are very familiar to me because zany maker Zach, who we've interviewed in past interviews, does similar kind of
Yeah,
stuff. It kind of feels the same kind of way. What is this? Is that similar? Have I got that right?
yeah. Basically, this is kind of like your tabletop terrain.
Yeah.
What's really cool about this is that it's fully modular. You actually take it off and there's an interior inside of it. And one of the things that we actually done is that we had a veteran come by and purchase one of these, and he actually takes it to conventions and does DMs out of it, so he gets to the convention for free. And now he's retired and doing that for his retirement.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's pretty good. Now, down here we've got some color.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what we've got down here.
So this is probably the most unique items here, obviously. This is off of Mamaki. I'm
Yep.
sure people have heard some of the Mamaki stuff in recent years to kind of come more in light. I was one of the very few people within the States to get a Mamaki printer. I believe I was number 5 on the list in the States, so
Awesome.
very early adopter. No, a lot of learning on that one.
Yeah.
But luckily Mamaki's been pretty good to me and helped me through a lot. But yeah, all these here are full color, not painted. Only thing they have on is like a clear coat on some of them, but that is exactly how they come off the printer.
The detail and the color on these models are just incredible.
Yeah.
It blows my mind, especially going, only in the last sort of 5-6 years, really, I guess, going from single color FDMs to seeing resins and now to seeing full color resins.
Yeah, over 10 million colors in that.
Like, comprehending it is still quite a struggle for me, I've got to be honest.
I mean, my biggest thing, and the thing I like to showcase is that moth girl there, that's transparent with a gradient.
Right.
So you're doing a clear transparent with colors and a gradient, where if you try to do that by hand, whether it be by painting or other process, it'd be such a hard thing to do. Where I feel like it's one of the very few machines that currently exist that you can repeatably do it.
That's really cool. So it's a business for you. So you sell these?
Yeah.
How does that work?
So there's a few things that we like to do. So obviously we kind of got into, like, this is kind of how I got started, was with terrain. I got started because I wanted to do D&D characters. Right. So that's kind of how this all came to be. But as we've kind of grown and matured, we started kind of branching out into other things. So one thing that we do with a lot of people is like these models here, and here, that's actually other Twitch streamers. Right. So we're doing merchandising for them. And the way we do that is the fact that since we have something like Mamaki, we can do short run merchandising and it doesn't cost tens of thousands of dollars to get started.
Gotcha.
So it's really easy for us to quickly pivot and move. So we work with smaller creators who don't have the viewers or all the money to go spend for tooling and all that stuff and make their figurines and stuff. And here's a new item that we've been working on where it's kind of taking their remotes and making pixel puzzles out of them. So you can actually assemble these and hang them up. We have wall hangers, stands, stuff like that. And so this is something that's kind of, we've been prototyping and planning to get on the website pretty soon. Again, as a merchandise item that would be cheap, whatnot, for people to be able to buy, support their creators, and be able to afford, even if you're on like a fixed income or something.
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I mean, over in the corner here, we've got yet more. I mean, this is pretty insane. What is that exactly?
So this model here, and actually that mansion there, is from the same designer.
Right.
So this is kind of like a city. It's like an expansion to that mansion.
Right.
And the whole cool thing about this, that it's also fully modular. So this can be moved around. And if anyone's ever heard of it, it uses what they know as the open lock system. It's basically a standard. So that way, if you use this terrain or someone else's terrain, they can click together and you can use it. So DMs or people out doing tabletop can pick and pull from all different creators, designers and stuff, and they'll all fit together.
It's absolutely insane. Again, the more and more I see these types of models, it just unlocks various things. My background is robotics and R2D2s and things like that. But seeing the detail that goes into some of these models, it's a labor of love, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Dude,
yeah, I mean, the
seriously
mansion
cool.
alone, that's about 2,500 print hours. This is about 900 print hours.
Amazing. Where can people find you?
So basically, right now, mostly through our website, tieflingsworkshop.com. We actually plan to start doing some YouTube content because we actually want to start doing some videos about how I got to the point of being able to make something this big.
Yeah.
Because there's no skeletal structure. This is all PLA plastic.
Yeah.
So, kind of how I go through the process. So we're looking to start doing some video series about how we do such large projects and how even if you have just 2 or 3 printers, you can manage
You
it.
can do it. Yeah, absolutely. It's just blowing my mind. Dude, thank you so much.
No problem.
Links, of course, will be in the description below if you want to find out any more about these fantastic products.
This channel is sponsored by Polymaker and PCBWay, the best choice in filament and PCB manufacturing. Explore PCBWay's 3D printing portal. Easily upload your STL file and choose from a spectrum of exotic filaments for that special project. From PCBs to 3D prints, trust PCBWay.com for your unmatched quality and innovation. Visit them today at PCBWay.com.
What's going on, friends? This is interview number 3 at the Midwest RepRap Festival. I'm here with George. George, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Now, you're behind, what's behind us, in fact, is this 3D printed robot battle bots kind of style thing.
Yeah, so we brought robot combat to MRRF.
Gotcha.
We ran through what's called the Midwest Combat Robot Association for ant weight robots. U.S. ant weights are 1 pound. If you hear ant weights in the UK, they're 150 grams, a little bit different. We also brought today, we're running 2 1-pound plastic ant robots. Plastic ants are fully 3D printed. You're limited to PLA plus, ABS, so there's no nylon, no TPU, because we want to see robots explode.
Exactly.
So we have a polycarbonate arena, so everything stays contained in the arena. Our particular arena has a pit, so you get an opportunity to push your opponent into the pit for a win. If you happen to go 2 minutes in a match, we do a judge's decision to decide who wins. And then we gave away some trophies. I'm sure you'll get a shot of those before you leave.
Absolutely.
And yeah, we're bringing it in, having fun.
That's awesome. So you're local.
Yeah, I'm about 3 hours away, but in Indiana. Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, as you know, obviously I'm involved with the Death Racers. It's kind of a concept we brought to MRRF maybe 4 or 5 years ago. It's become very, very popular. But we've just had a chat, and we were going to throw a Death Racer, one of the dominant Death Racers, into this arena to see what happens. But before we do that, where can people find more information about you?
So MRCA is MidwestRobotCombatAssociation.com. There's a link to the Discord there for the MRCA. That's the best way to get involved, find out about events. Also, just general robot combat is robotcombatevents.com. All your events, you can find one local, go hang out, get to know people. You'll get involved if you show up to a competition, it's guaranteed. And we have a really good community of people that are always helpful. So if you want to get involved, we will help you. We will get you in.
Well, again, the guys at MRRF, this has been a big draw. I mean, a bit like any of these kinds of things, with the racers or whatever it might be. So it's really nice to see this. And of course, we're in a different building here. So MRRF traditionally has just been in one barn, and now we're in this one, and we've got this kind of split open. But there's tons of people been around this all weekend, and it's been insane. So
yeah, we had a really good crowd for a good chunk of the day yesterday. Everybody's excited when they see something explode or go in the pit. So
going to be back next year?
Next year, as long as we work it out with the MRRF organizers, we're back.
Awesome. Well, look, let's get that Death Racer into this arena and see what happens. Do I want to fight horizontal? That's how I live my life, to be fair.
All right. It sounds like our Death Racer is overconfident.
Oh, we're not overconfident. We wouldn't say that.
No. So
I think
he says he wants to get it destroyed. So
I think what we'd do is we'd cut it and we'd just say it's a massive win for us, and we just leave it like that. Undefeated. Oh! But you know, if there's something spectacular that happens, then it happens. But we can cut it down. Oh, whoa! They've got all these crazy names. What's the name of your racer?
It doesn't have a name.
Doesn't even have a name. Doesn't need one.
It's a nobody.
It's a nobody.
That nobody is John Wick.
Comes in, smashes.
My wheels are angled for some reason.
Ah, okay. Well, this is going to be an interesting battle here. Right? You ready?
Yeah.
This is
good to go. Competitors will be fighting in 3, 2, 1. Do something. All right.
Oh.
So there's a very cool lifter and a.
So we got a robot here, a small robot. Let's give a flipping device on it. We are spinning. This is what we do. We spin. Oh. Wow.
The Death Racer showing us what it can do.
we're being mocked by.
Yeah, kind of. It's not looking very happy right now. Let's be honest.
Does it spin one way faster than the other? Do you think?
With one of my wheels broken.
Ah, okay.
He's down. If you can somehow get that Death Racer down there.
Oh. Well, you took one out. I mean, that's pretty good. This is you just gotta chuck him in. Go on, do it. Push, baby, push.
My back wheels don't work.
Oh!
The crab. Foil the.
Yes! That was amazing. Oh wow! Look at that. That was. How do you feel? Excellent. That was cool. That was really cool. He just won. That was incredible. Oh my God. So I'm hearing quite a lot of buzzwords now, and also it's 3-on-1.
It's 4-on-1.
It's 4-on-1. I mean, where does the fairness really go here?
I don't know, maybe when they get to 7, it'll be fair for them.
They're clearly not that confident. And it's taken them nearly an hour to mobilise this and get it up and running. So, do you want one more?
Sure.
Yeah, throw it in. Yeah.
5-on-1, I got this.
Someone's doing a T. They're all jumping up and down.
This guy's got a pencil in there.
This guy's got a pencil. One's got a big floppy end.
Yeah.
You can load into either side of the box.
It's a four-man's wind turbine.
I mean, I don't know what the cars are going to help. Here we go. He's got.
In,
Here he comes. Yeah.
This is 5-on-1.
This is maybe 5. He's got his screwdriver installed.
Yep.
And now he's taking it out. He's turning it. Is it safety switches? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
He's not winding it up.
No, I hope not. It'd be creative if he did that.
There's a lot of
It
health.
looks like somebody's withdrawing.
Oh, really?
He was scared to lose his
There's a lot of health and safety that's going into this, I've noticed so far. A lot of people doing timeouts. There's a button to press. There's a door to unlock. There's hex bolts. Safety is paramount for this. On the Death Racers, though, of course, we don't really have anything quite like that. It's just you push. There's another one coming in now. Because 5-on-1 is just fair odds.
Drew, so he was too scared. Oh, look at this one. This one's coming up too.
Oh, here we go. This is the horse.
Oh, maybe.
What's this one called?
Crazy Horse Girl.
Oh, Crazy Horse Girl's here. Right. Great. Hey, Crazy Horse Girl is now in the arena. She needs a hex key.
Turn on that safety switch.
That's it.
Maybe I'll just hide in this corner and let them take each other out. Maybe they won't notice me.
Yesterday's Can't Wait winner, No Name and Killer.
Don't let us down. No pressure, but don't f this up.
I don't even know what to think about that guy though. He's just over there wiggling his little
I see Segment,
wing
the
at
Long Boy.
There's a lot of names. The Long Boy, the Horsewoman,
Chop Segment.
Chop Segbit. But I'm not mocking it, but I just don't understand.
Over in the corner.
I mean, this is probably going to get
This is the
destroyed.
full combat version.
I hope so.
But it has been 1, 2, 3, 5-on-1. Little man is getting in there now. Is he called Little Man? Huh? What's he called?
This is going to be a street fight.
What's your racer called?
Everyone,
Yeah.
the death racer is your enemy. Do not hit each other. Destroy this death racer.
I mean, this is unfair, isn't it? You ready?
I guess. As ready as I'm gonna be.
And we are.
I hope there's fire. Oh, they're off. Here we go. Where's the hole?
Got me stuck on this weird blade thing.
That's kind of crazy. They've said not to hit each other. There's not a lot. Oh, they are hitting each other now.
Chaos.
This has ensued into chaos completely. The guy doing the Mr. Flaps here is oh. Yeah, I mean they are.
Cut my zip tie.
Yeah, they did cut your zip tie off. There's okay. Your thing's open now. Chuck one of them in there.
I'm gonna try, but this is a big flat thing.
All we're asking for you to do is try. I mean, it's just. I mean, I think you're.
They're giving me a big hug.
Yeah, I think you're doing quite a lot of damage to these things. Oh, Crazy Horse Girl nearly fell in there. Yeah, I mean they're no match for the Death Racers, are they? That's
They're doing nothing to me.
Oh!
Hit each other.
I mean the slow spin is.
Remember, you're fighting the death racer.
Yeah, they're now complaining. The compare is now complaining that. Oh my God! I mean that's the way forward, I think. Oh.
Yeah. Jump each other.
That's it. Oh. I need to see one of those things go down that chute. It's bound to happen in a minute. Somebody will make a mistake. There's a lot of cutting. There's a lot of pushing. Oh my God! There's a lot of smashing. I think they are self-destructing in front of our eyes here.
You know what? I like my eyes.
And all you're doing is spinning round in circles. I mean, I think
I took one of my mechanic rollers off.
Oh, good God!
I am losing rollers on my working wheels.
Sure, but I mean, you know, it's not.
Yeah, I got a chunk of it.
I took a chunk of it, but I mean, it's still going. I think they're coming off worse.
Yeah,
even Mr. Flaps here. One of them's going to fall down that chute any minute. Yeah.
I'm hoping so.
We're keeping this going until it can.
Let go of me. Ah!
Right, here we go. No, it's still going.
Get off of me.
Crazy Horse Girl's going in there for that wheel, but she's not quite able to get to it. There we go. It's wow. There's a lot of pinging and battering, but the Death Racer is still, it's still moving. Oh, there's things flying off left, right, and centre. I don't know if that was one of you or. Oh, there he goes. Hey! He's going down the chute. We've taken one out already. He sort of took himself out. See if we get old Crazy Horse go down. Oh my God, there's flames and fire and sparks there. So that one, the Mr. Flaps, is quite annoying. That's what I'm going to call him. Oh, something fell down there. I don't know what that was. Something else fell down there. I would, have you got any? Oh, hey, 2 down. Here we go. So it's saying to me that Death Racers are certainly still dominant here with only one wheel.
Wait, I don't need multiple wheels.
Oh. A lot of noise here. Crazy Horse Girl is you're still spinning. Mr. Flaps is just doing not very much. I hear like a sander going off. Sounds like someone's doing a little bit of DIY. Crazy Horse Girl is
renovation.
We could do with going down the pit. I think. I mean, the little fella, the little pink fella, is upside down and dead now. I think. That's it. Give him a little push. Let's see if we can get him
I
down
don't
the
need
pit.
my weapon.
Oh, here we go. The pink one's going down. Nearly. Oh, here we go. Mr. Flaps has come back into you again.
Is he trying to help me?
I don't really know.
Oh, I can spin faster now.
You can. I want to see that pink one go down.
Segment giving me a
exist.
Get out of here, Mr. Flips.
It's still going.
Somehow.
I'm working for that bid.
I think I've only got one wheel left, and it's the one with no tracks left on it.
Well, the good news is it's still moving, and we haven't.
seen motion from the Death Racer.
There's loads of motion from the Death
Yeah, look at
Racer.
him.
Uh-oh. Mr. Flaps is there.
Go in the pit, Mr. Flaps.
All over the arena.
It is chaos in there. There's a lot of mess in there. That's it. There's a lot of noise. Not a lot of going, is there? The Mr. Flaps is getting his flaps attacked by that little crazy horse girl.
Oh, trying to eat my wheels.
We're sanding now.
Yeah.
So what movement? Have you got any movement at all at this point?
And we're upside down now too.
I got one wheel still. It sometimes makes me move. There we go. Look at that. We're getting away. Let's go see if we can push that pink one.
Yeah, do the pink one. Let's see if we can get that one going.
It seems like I can only go backwards though. Oh, I got it. Oh.
I might have hit something here. Something.
There's nothing in there for the hit. You can get my wheels though. That's all right. Hey, maybe we got some backwards movement here.
Could be.
All right.
There you go.
One last chance.
I gotta get that pink one in. Come on.
I'm not strong enough to push.
I'm not strong enough to push myself either, apparently.
We're gonna have to wind this down.
They're making excuses.
Yeah, exactly.
If I can get the crowd to join me in counting down from 10. 10.
Do you think they can count down from 10?
I don't know.
7.
6,
Put him in the
5,
pit.
4, 3, 2, 1. A stunning victory there, sir. Well done. That was
We
great.
did our best.
I was so close.
Well done, sir. Let me shake you warmly by the hand. Well done. Congratulations on that one. That was a great victory there, I would say. Well done, everybody.
Come on.
Everybody give
You
a
can
hand
do
to our Death Racer.
Well done, Mr. Death Racer. Well done, sir. Well done.
No.
There's a reason why they won't let him compete in Death Racer.
Interview number 4 with the founders, the main people behind the Midwest RepRap Festival, John and Sonny. How's it going, guys?
Great.
Living your best lives? Yes, good.
Yeah, we're going awesome.
Sure thing, why not?
The end of the weekend.
What an amazing weekend it's been as well. BattleBox is something that's brand new that we hadn't seen before. We had a lot of fun with that today. We had a Death Racer that got put in there, and actually it did pretty well. And on this video, you'll see a bunch of stuff with that as well. But guys, 13 years doing the Midwest RepRap Festival. How does that feel? What does that make you feel like now? Tired? Emotionally abused?
All the above, but it's been great. You know, every year John and I go into this thinking, who's going to show up to this garage in the Midwest, right? And we started this off as, hey, we're going to go hang out in John's garage. It turned into a much bigger garage, barn, if you will, whatnot, right? And now all of these people come to share the garage with John and I. And that is the vibe that we started it with. That's the vibe that we want to continue. We don't want to make it bigger than this. This is exactly right. Hey, John, anything to add?
Like this year was a little bit different. We're seeing more makers and more people doing stuff with their printers. You know, back in the early days, it was a couple hundred people trying to figure out how to make a printer work.
Yeah.
The machines have come a long ways in 13 years. Like, it's pretty hard to buy a 3D printer that doesn't work now.
Yep.
They're out there. They're definitely out there, but we're not struggling to get the machines working. Now we're making the things with the machines, like the Death Racers and the Dragsters and all of the other stuff you see here this weekend. So it's kind of neat to see it going back to the maker spirit. Because for the last few years, it was a lot of, I bought a machine, and it wasn't so much people making stuff with it showing up. And it's really neat to see. Obviously, we got the regulars that have been here year after year, but a lot of new people that showed up with really cool stuff that they've made with their 3D printer.
So what was the mechanism that you decided to go with the battle bots and the second unit?
So they were actually here last year. He just came as a maker, had a table showing off that he was printing the little nanos or the micros, and then got a hold of us right after the show last year and said, hey, if I get all my guys around, can we bring the arena and set it up, and it'll be like an official combat weekend.
It's been a big draw as well.
It was
we were
really
out there
cool.
earlier. Just insanity out
There
there.
were 83 entrants to it, which is amazing,
incredible.
right?
That's incredible. Again, you know, similarly with the death racers, we had 40 competing yesterday.
Yeah.
We had about 28, I think, today. There was a lot of major destruction yesterday.
Yeah.
With various things. So, and a lot of ill feeling with people on, you know, whose is bigger and whose is better, perhaps. But you know, again, it's one of those things. You know, we launched the death races here. You know, we started with 6. And going out to 40 is great. And at other RepRap festivals, of course, you know, the numbers just keep increasing. And this was just a silly idea.
Yeah.
And very similarly to that, you know, going to meet in a garage, we're just going to do this thing. You know, I didn't expect to come year on year and keep doing this thing. It seems to be quite crazy. So, you know, I just want to thank you guys for doing this once again and putting it on. And, you know, we've spoken in depth about the importance of what this is. And it's not like the others. You know, this is something fairly unique, and you want to keep it exactly how you want to keep it. This isn't about corporate drive. It's not about a numbers game or money or anything like that. It's about the makers, and it's about people coming out. And I think you said it very well. And one thing that stuck in my head last year, John, was when you said about it's, what was the process? You said something along the lines of, how do you get here? From wherever you live. It's like a journey.
You have to want
pilgrimage.
to be here.
That was it. Yeah, you said it's a pilgrimage to get here, and it's pretty difficult. You know, Heathrow to Chicago, and then you know John from Tripod's Garage, then drop me here, and then I'm back and forth, and you know it's not always easy. But you know, there's been so many people that are still massively energized coming all this way. That must be fairly special for you guys.
It absolutely is. Every time we walk around and we see the makers and the smiles on their faces and the excitement, that's what makes it, right? That's what we have a conversation ready for next year, and it's always, man, they were so excited. People were so pumped. We have so much energy, and that's, you know, it keeps us coming back.
Fabulous. That's fabulous. Well, guys, keep doing what you're doing. Next year, it's going to happen, right?
Yeah. Same time, same place.
Same time,
Might
same
have to
place.
be a weekend earlier, just because if this weekend will be Father's Day weekend next year, so we're looking to see weekend before or after. We don't want to have it on Father's Day weekend.
Well, that work as well, because Royal Ascot is on at this particular point in time, and I never get to go anymore. So, you know, that'll work. I think that happened maybe 4 or 5 years ago as well. There was a weekend before or whatever. But
Yeah.
Anyway, where can people find you?
Our Facebook page is still the primary way to find out information. So just look for Midwest RepRap Fest on Facebook.
Thank you, guys. Listen, really appreciate
one
it.
more thing.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for what sort of adversity we have next year.
Yeah.
Because this year, we had moisture, we had heat, and we had a power outage today.
Yeah, they were calling it. It wasn't
Amish Murph.
Amish Murph.
Amish Murph. That's right.
So every year, it's the pilgrimage, it's the adversity, we come out stronger, and that's what it's all about.
I love that. Thank you once again, guys. I really appreciate it.
Appreciate you coming, man.
Nice one, man. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for attending the Midwest RepRap Festival of 2025. You've taken the time, you've put the energy in, you've come all the way out to Goshen, Indiana, and thank you so much for being here. We really do appreciate it. Of course, we will see you next year in 2026. Thank you very much for coming, guys, and we will see you all next time. Good night.
You are watching a master at work.